Ashanti, this is the hardest thing I've ever had to talk about. As a new mom, the journey of bringing my baby into this world was truly the most incredible, yet also the most challenging experience of my life. I wanted to share my story because I know there are so many other women out there who have gone through similar struggles, and I hope that by opening up about my own pain and difficulties, it can provide some comfort and inspiration.It all started back in January, when my husband and I found out we were pregnant with our first child. We were overjoyed. Of course, we had been trying for a while, and this baby was truly a miracle. But little did we know the roller coaster of emotions and physical challenges that were ahead of us. The first few months of my pregnancy were honestly pretty rough. I experienced intense morning sickness that left me feeling nauseous and exhausted all day long. Even simple tasks like getting out of bed or making myself something to eat felt like climbing a mountain. And the fatigue, oh my goodness, the fatigue was debilitating. I would come home from work and just collapse on the couch, unable to do anything else.On top of that, I started having really bad back pain that only got worse as my belly grew. I tried everything: heating pads, massage, chiropractic care, but nothing seemed to provide lasting relief. Just getting comfortable to sleep at night became a major challenge. On top of the physical struggles, the emotional roller coaster was also incredibly difficult to manage. The hormonal changes had me feeling anxious, moody, and overwhelmed on a daily basis. I would burst into tears at the slightest thing. My poor husband did his best to be supportive, but I'm sure it was hard for him to see me going through all of that. But as tough as the pregnancy was, the actual birth experience was where I really had to dig deep. When my due date arrived in early July, I went into labor naturally. At first, the contractions were manageable, uncomfortable, but bearable. But as time went on, the pain just kept intensifying. I honestly don't know how to describe it. The contractions felt like the worst muscle cramps imaginable, radiating from my lower back all the way around to the front. And with each one, it was like my entire body was being ripped apart. I was gripping the bed rails, crying out, begging the nurses for more pain medication. And the pushing, oh God, the pushing. I had no idea the amount of physical effort required to actually deliver a baby. I felt like I was using every ounce of strength in my body, straining and bearing down until I thought I might pass out. And in between contractions, I would lay there trembling, drenched in sweat, and utterly exhausted. There was one point where I truly thought I couldn't do it anymore. The pain was just too much, the exhaustion was overwhelming. I looked up at my husband with tears streaming down my face and told him I didn't think I could keep going. But he just held my hand, looked me straight in the eye, and said, "You got this, baby. I'm right here with you." And somehow, with his love and support, I found the strength to keep pushing. And after nearly 20 hours of labor, our beautiful baby boy finally arrived. The moment they placed him on my chest, all of the pain and struggle just melted away. I was overcome with this indescribable feeling of love and wonder. Giving birth to my son was hands down the most challenging, yet most rewarding experience of my life. The physical pain was excruciating, but it was all worth it to hold my baby in my arms. Even now, weeks later, I still get emotional thinking about it. To any expectant mothers out there, just know that you are stronger than you realize. The journey of pregnancy and childbirth is no easy feat, but you have the power within you to persevere. Lean on your support system, listen to your body, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. And remember, the pain and struggle will all melt away the moment you meet your precious little one. Thank you all for letting me share my story today. Motherhood has been the greatest gift, and I'm honored to be able to walk this path. I hope my experience provides some comfort and inspiration to any new or expecting moms out there. Sending you all so much